to Blu-ray disc in the high definition it deserves. That's right. Finally, William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist extended director's cut, an original theatrical version directed by William Friedkin. Woo! Yeah, has come to Blu-ray disc. So anyways, here's my review. So a lot of people on YouTube have been saying that there are some scenes with grain on the Blu-ray disc of The Exorcist. And let me just point out why there are some scenes with grain on it. Well, the reason why there's actual scenes with grain in the film is because that was the artist's intentions. In fact, William Peter Blatty pointed out that he picked William Friedkin to direct the film because he wanted a documentary film style grainy look to the film. That's what he wanted, so that's why he picked him to direct the film. And that's why there's some grain in some of the scenes in the film. And that's why there's some grain on the Blu-ray disc. But it's still, the transfer is amazing, and that's the artist's intentions, and that's why there's some grain in some scenes. So I just wanted to point that out, and that's why there's some scenes with grain with the possession in it. But, you know, it's the possession scenes, there's some grain in it, and that's why, because it was the artist's intentions. So let's get past that, and I'm just going to say that the transfer gets a 10 out of 10 for me, because they went with what the artist wanted, and they didn't take away from the way the film was supposed to be shot and the way it was supposed to look. And the colors just pop on this Blu-ray disc, and they look amazing. The blacks look inky. Everything looks fantastic. An amazing transfer. 10 out of 10. Totally awesome. And the film gets a 10 out of 10 for me too. Now, when I was 11 years old, I didn't really appreciate this film. And the 90s, when I watched it in the 90s. And I watched it on mute because I was too terrified to watch it with the sound up. And but now going back and watching The Exorcist, I have found a new appreciation. And they did a new cut in 2000. And I think that made me appreciate it more now that I've rewatched it on Blu-ray disc and saw the 2000 cut. Because now I got to see the spider walk down the stairs, and that wasn't there before. And now that I've seen that, that totally freaking freaks me out. And yeah, it's just totally amazing to see that in the film. And the performances by Max von Sydow is awesome, and Jason Miller's performance is amazing too, and so is Linda Blair's. Linda Blair plays Reagan, and her performance as being the possessed girl in the film is totally freaking creepy as hell. She gives a spot-on performance in this film. Anyways, I just wanted to show you what it looks like inside here. So, check that out. Now, I have to say that the creepiest scene for me in the film was when Jason Miller sees Linda Blair's character, Reagan, and she's being, possessed, and he sees her, and then all of a sudden he sees his dead mother on the bed, and she's talking in his dead mother's voice, which was freaking creepy as hell, and that scene creeped the hell out of me. I'll get to that scene right here. Just let me show you. Yeah, that. I'm just showing you what's in here. It's totally awesome. Yeah. Okay. There's Linda Blair. That's before she becomes the freaking possessed girl. Yeah. Actress Linda Blair. Here we go. There's Jason Miller. Yeah. And there's a scene that creeped the hell out of me. That scene right there. That is freaking creepy as hell. And I think that's the creepiest scene in the film, if you ask me. And it just gave me the creeps. Just, ugh. But yeah. And And this is Max von Sydow. You might also remember him from the new Robin Hood movie. He's just such an awesome actor. He wasn't even an old guy when he did this film. They actually put prosthetics on his face to make him look older in the film. Found that out in the special features. And the great thing about this was the lack of technology when they filmed the movie, and it gives it a real documentary film style look. And there's William Peter Blatty, and there's William Friedkin, the director, William Friedkin. Now, William Friedkin cut a lot of scenes out of the film, like the spider walk down the stairs, because he couldn't use that scene because you could see the wires. But then he went back in 2000 and he removed the wires with CGI, and that gave a totally creepy effect to the film. And that's why we get this new extended director's cut. So yeah. Let's see here. Alright, so the extended director's cut is 132 minutes long. And let's see here. And the original theatrical version is 122 minutes long. So there you go. The extended director's cut is the version to see. If you're going to watch any version of this film, watch the extended director's cut, because this is what William Peter Blatty wanted, and this is his favorite cut of the film. So you guys got to see this. And if you go back and you re-watch this film a second time, if you've seen the original theatrical version, you'll have a whole new appreciation for The Exorcist. Because now that I've re-watched it a second time around, I totally love this film. And it totally creeps the hell out of me. Especially when you're 11, you don't really understand this. And when you get older and you understand this more, it creeps you out more. And you gotta watch this from beginning to end, because if you miss 5 minutes of this film, it's gonna totally ruin the movie for you, because you have to watch every single second of this film counts. And if you watch it from beginning to end, that's what makes it really creepy, especially when you see his dead mother and you saw her before. All that just makes it more creepy, because then you understand it more. And yeah, you guys just gotta check this movie out. It's totally awesome. The special features on this Blu-ray disc are great. They show you behind the scenes footage. Yeah, it's awesome. There's Max von Sydow right there. He's awesome, Max von Sydow. Anyways, I totally suggest seeing this film, The Exorcist. It's totally an amazing film. Let's see, there's the possessed Linda Blair right there, actress Linda Blair playing Reagan. So yeah, and there she is, going above the bed. It's awesome. And the way they did this was they painted the wires a certain color, and they blended in with the shadows. I found it amazing checking out how they did everything with special features. There's a new 3-part documentary on the movie's productions and legacy. There's Raising Hell, filming The Exorcist locations, Then and Now, The Faces of Evil, the different versions of The Exorcist. There's 2 commentaries. There's there's a lot of stuff on here. And on the second disc, there's The Fear of God, The Making of The Exorcist. There's a lot of cool stuff. There's even the original ending on the second disc. So yeah, check it out, The Exorcist on Blu-ray disc. Awesome. 10 out of 10. Check it out. Anyways, have an awesome night, and check out The Exorcist on Blu-ray disc.